Hi guys, I am on a break from making videos right now, but I'd like to take a quick break from taking that break and make a quick video if that is in fact possible. The new year is approaching and I realise I've not made anything specific for the new year. And I keep seeing channels, other gaming channels, doing my game of the year, my, worst game of the year type videos, and I've done nothing like that. But let's face it, if I did a, game of the year, my best game for 2018, everyone knows it would be Kingdom Come Deliverance. It would be about the biggest anticlimax ever. I've not finished the game, I've not made a review of it, but it's pretty obvious that of all of the games that I have played that came out in 2018, that's the one I love the most. So I'm not going to do anything like that. I will also add, if I was going to do things like, mod of the year, actually, you know what? That might be something I should think of next year. But if I was going to do mod of the year, it would probably be a fight between Inigo and Legacy of the Dragonborn. But I don't think either of those came out in 2018. But I thought I'd give those two honourable mentions in as, I'm talking about best of 2018. Those two mods have absolutely impressed the hell out of me this year. Now, what I really want to do is address some of the negativity I saw in comments in other people's videos. When people were sort of saying, oh, the best games of 2018, I was seeing a lot of comments talking about how 2018 was actually a terrible year for gaming. Worst year ever. We have seen so much, so many terrible things. It's been an awful year for gaming. And I just would like to respectfully disagree. I actually think 2018 has been a great year for gaming if you focus on the games. If you don't focus on the various companies that have decided to, enter the faceplant Olympics. And I will admit, I do understand why people want to focus on that. This year was one hell of a competition. I mean, who knew that Blizzard, after doing the whole don't you all have telephones things, would actually lose that particular competition to Bethesda? I mean, it's been an amazing year for self-induced faceplants. It really has. But if you're not focusing on that, and I understand if you're a Bethesda fan, maybe that is hard, but if you just focus on games in general, we've had a hell of a lot of bloody good games. I've not played most of the games that everyone's telling me are brilliant, like Red Dead Redemption 2, the new Spider-Man game, God of War. I mean, people won't stop raving about that. There are so many games I've heard about this year that I can't play because I don't have a PlayStation. And, there are loads of them. There are loads on the PC as well. I mean, I loved Vampire. There's been a really sort of, a lot of independent companies releasing interesting games. I've got a game on my list called Underworld Ascension, I believe it is. It's the spiritual successor to Ultimate Underworld 1 and 2. I actually backed it on Kickstarter, but they've sent me a review code as well. I don't think I'm going to have time to do a Let's Play of it, so I might play that one just for myself and do a quick report on it. But there's been loads of games like that, loads of things come out that I really wanted to play. It's unfair to 2018 to say it was a terrible year for gaming. It's been a good year for companies doing stupid things, although, last year we had the loot box thing. And I think every year we're going to have some companies doing something epically stupid, and we're all going to have fun pointing fun and laughing at them. But we shouldn't fall into that malaise that, do you remember, was it 2012 or 2013? We had a really, really bad year. So bad that everyone was talking about, it's the death of gaming, it's the death of single-player gaming, there was one of those years with the death of everything. It was everything's dead Dave moment, right? And then the year later, we just got a load of superb games. But in actual fact, if you go back and look at that year, I bet you could find 100 games that were absolutely superb and well worth playing. More games than you could ever play. And that is true of this year too. In spite of all the negativity, I bet you, if you wanted to, if you put the effort in, could find 2 games a month to play that were really good, that got amazing reviews, and still have 1,000 other games per month that you couldn't possibly play. That's the situation we're in 2018. I remember the good old days of gaming, like when people talk about, oh, games used to be so much better. Yeah, I remember when you could play every single solitary game that came out on a platform. Every single one. Not just the good ones, every single one. In fact, to be honest, if you had access to all the platforms, you probably could have played every game on every platform once upon a time. Now, you can't play 1% of the good games on your platform of choice unless your platform of choice is some obscure platform I've never heard of. We're in a gaming environment where there are just unlimited numbers of good games. Yes, there are some terrible games. Yes, there are some terrible companies. But there's also a lot of brilliant games, and if you can't find them, don't take this the wrong way, but that's on you. I know some people sort of log on to Steam and see nothing but crap, but I don't get that experience. When I log on to Steam, I see a lot of things suggested that look pretty cool and some that look utterly bloody amazing. And I have seen review after review after review of games that I will never get a chance to play that do look very interesting. I am so hoping Red Dead Redemption comes out on PC. I mean, that does look good. So, I don't want to tell people off for focusing on the negativity because, as I've said, this year's been a classic. Especially if you're a Bethesda Gaming Studios fan. It's hard this year as a Bethesda Gaming Studios fan to not be in absolute awe of their performance in said Faceplant Olympics. It's been pretty incredible. But that doesn't take anything away from the fact that I'm unbelievable. I'm just enjoying Kingdom Come Deliverance to a level I just did not imagine. And I really did enjoy Vampire. And there are loads of other games I could find that I would thoroughly enjoy. It's a good time to be a gamer. So let's not forget that. Let's not focus completely on the acts of unmitigated stupidity that have gone on and focus on the fact that as gamers, we still are just inundated with brilliant titles that we could play till they were just falling out of our ears. Yeah, I mean, there's a good image for you. So many games being consumed, they're just like squidging at your ears, plopping out all over the place, okay? That's how many good games we've had. So, 2018 was actually a good year for gaming. Yes, it was. Controversial statements time. Let's hope 2019 is just as good, if not better. And honestly, there are several titles out there on the horizon that make it look like it's going to be a superb year, at least for me. But I'm sure we're going to have one or two companies do something so epically stupid we're all stun-locked in our seat, okay? But it's still going to be a good year, okay? So that's the message I want to give you at the end of 2018. That's the Happy New Year message I want to go forth with. 2018, great year of gaming, loads of games I've enjoyed playing, and in fact there's loads of games from 2018 I'm going to still be playing, or that will be on my list of things I want to play well into 2019, and 2019 looks even better. So, Happy New Year and happy gaming. Enjoy yourself. It's Christmas, New Year. Boot up some game that you absolutely love and have fun with it, okay? Remember that. Remember, as always, that's what the channel motto used to be for such a long time. Until next time, remember, as always, have fun.